Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I review different action figures. Today I'll be reviewing Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse, Batman Earth -11, or The Drowned. So let's get straight into the video. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start with the box. And so as you can see, the figures in the box this time, gonna be opener here. So you see you've got the DC Multiverse, Batman Earth -11. Same thing on there, says Dark Knight's Metal. On the back, you got the picture, same picture that's on the trading card, looks cool. Then you got the other figures that you can get from this line. On this side, Batman Earth -11 and a window. Top is just the same thing. And then you got the bottom with the barcode and just other word stuff. So there you have it for the box. All right, so let's open this box up. And so we'll take the bottom right here and open it up. Flaps out of the way, and then pull it out right here. And then you got the figure right there, which we'll look at in a second. And then trading card in this right there. So you can see the cool picture right there, same as on the back of the box. And then on the back you got the source, real name, height, weight, and a small little bio that if you'd like to read, you can pause the video now. And then you have the stand, which is just the stand that comes with every figure, black all around. You got the peg to help the figure stand up, and then a small DC logo. And then if we look at the figure, you got it here. It looks like you can take the trident out from this way. So here's her accessory. Looks really cool, got nice gold paint all over it. And her trident even kind of looks like a bat right here with the wings and then like kind of little bat ears right there. So that's really cool. And it just overall looks really nice. It's not bendy really, it's harder plastic, so I like that. And then for the figure, take her out right there. And she looks really good all over. We'll just go into more detail in just a second. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and take a look at the figure up close. And I do have her on the stand just because she's pretty difficult to stand up with just her heels on there. It just doesn't really stand up straight. So, but getting back into this, you can see she's got a nice mask or cowl right here with the eyepiece. Nice paint on that. I think it could have used a little bit of paint on the strap that goes around right here. Would have looked a little better and stood out a little more. But it still looks alright. It just kind of blends in a little bit. And then you've got her face, which is kind of like deformed or kind of scarred right there. Looks really cool with that detail. But then it's just plain on the other side. You have her little bat necklace instead of sort of the bat logo, so that's really cool. Do like that. And then for her hair, you can see she's got kind of like a seaweed green color in there, mixed in with the black, and so that looks really nice. It just looks like she's underwater and it's sort of just flowing around. And then on her jacket right here, you can see there's just kind of a ton of detail, making it kind of look leathery sort of thing. Same with the gloves on here. And she does come with a trigger finger instead of just like a normal gripping hand, which is kind of odd. And then just this sort of open hand, clawed hand, I don't know, like that, which is still pretty cool. Would have liked a little bit of extra hands, but that's still all right. And then you have like just kind of a bunch of detail, like canvasy sort of texture, I don't know. On her little sort of dress part right here. And then you got nice silver paint on in there. Do like that. And then for like her skirt part of her dress, it's like in a seaweed sort of color and it just looks like seaweed. I really like that. It's a really cool detail and it's just really cool in my opinion. And then you got her legs right here, which are kind of plain, but they do have straps right there. And then you've got her boots, which do have a lot of texturing on them. Looks really nice overall. And so yeah, she just looks really cool and looks good. So there you go. We'll just put her on her stand so she can stand up again. There you go. And now articulation time. So for the head, because it has this big thing of hair right here all sculpted in, you're not going to get much movement, so not much forward or back. A little bit side to side, but not really. And then just a little bit of tilt. For the arms, it looks like there's no butterfly joint in here this time, which is a little different from Mcfarlane's normal, but that's okay. You can still get it up that much. Can go back and forth. You got the swivel right there at the bicep. Then you got the double jointed elbows, which go up really far. you've got the wrist, which goes side to side, and then you can twist it. For the torso, this is kind of the rubber overlay like the Batman Who Laughs, but this one seems a lot thicker, so it doesn't seem to stay really, so that's a little bit of a bummer. You can't really get too much. Can get a little side to side, which it kind of clicks in, but still not too much. Whoops, forgot to take that off. But then you've got the legs, which go forward that much, can go back that much, can go out just a little bit, no thigh rotation. Got the double jointed knees, which go back pretty far. Then you got the ankles, which go forward, back, swivel, but no really pivot right there at all. And then finally, toe articulation. So there you have it for articulation time. So yeah. And now we'll do a little comparison with the figure. And so on the left, you got the Detective Comics number 1000 Batman, and on the right, you got Batgirl. And I thought I'd do Batgirl just because it's a girl character. There's really only Batgirl, other girl character. Actually, there's Wonder Woman. Forgot about her. But moving on, they do look good together. And you can see that it looks like Batman's just a little bit taller than this one. Let's see. Oh, this one's actually 5'11" instead of 6'2", so I guess that does work. So it is correct scaling, so I do like that, and I'm happy with that. And then here's just all the rest of the Dark Knight's Metal Wave figures, and so you can see they all look really cool together. And so yeah, I'm just really happy to finally have all of the Dark Knight's medals in my collection. So there you go. Alright, so now I'll show some different poses that I like to put this figure into. And so this is pretty much the pose I have this figure most in. It's just kind of a basic standing pose. So I just really like that one. And then this next pose, I've got her holding her trident with both the hands, and she's just kind of in a standing position. I don't know, it's just kind of a basic pose, but I like to put her into this one too. And then for this final pose, I've got her to where she's just like about to throw her trident at someone. And I just think that's a really cool pose for her. And so yeah, there's just some different poses I like to put this figure into. Alright, so overall I'm really happy with this figure and how she turned out. I think she just looks great. She looks very comic book accurate, and I really like that. And she's got tons of details all over with like the texturing and stuff on her clothes. The seaweed skirt's really cool. And her hair is really cool too, because it's just like nice sculpted detail all over, how it's all wavy. And it's got nice green paint on it. I think where it kind of lacks in paint, which isn't really too much, is just the strap on her eyeglass. I would have liked if they painted that black so it stood out a little more, but that's alright. And then for the articulation, it is pretty good, except for the torso. I think maybe if they made the rubber overlay just a little bit thinner, would have been able to move a little bit more. So that's a little bit disappointing. But then also her head doesn't move a lot, which I don't mind as much just because her hair looks really cool, and I just really like that. And then I also really like her accessory, her trident. It's just really cool. I like that it's a hard plastic instead of like a bendy soft plastic. And so yeah, I just really happy with it overall. And so I guess I'll do the tease now. So here you go. It's 2 figures right there. So leave down in the comments what you think the next review will be. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're notified for all my videos. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.